I've been growing my Sephiroth collection since the beginning of the pandemic, even probably a little bit before. This guy over here being my first, and he's been just growing and growing ever since. Today's video is gonna be even more Sephiroth. Are you guys surprised by the thumbnail? But I'm just really hyped. Y'all know I love Sephiroth. I might not be one of the biggest collectors of him, but boy, am I just happy to be here in his presence. You know, he's not even like, you know, it all started with my magnum opus piece, the block Sephiroth. And I thought that was really freaking dandy, and he cost me a pretty penny. But today's figure, oh no, today's figure cost me a pretty penny as well. But the detail on this guy, let's just get to it, shall we? Sorry, I'm also in my Evangelion Rey uniform, just because I got that in the mail today from Mick Costumes. We'll do a review later. I was just really excited to film, so we're gonna jump right into this unboxing. Can I tell you guys, I appreciate your patience on this review. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about it. The Hong Kong post got delayed because of Omicron. I had emailed Toys Wonderland about it, and they were really sweet and really attentive. They gave me options, and so I was able to go with DHL, and it came in 2 days after we switched over to this shipping. And I recommend DHL for any figure that you want to get overseas, because they're just super fast and super easy. And thanks again, Toys Wonderland, for making that a smooth transition over to a different shipment. Got this big old boy today, and he is big. Big. Do you see? And he's so protected too. It is no joke how protected this box is. They have the bubble wrap on top of the box, like, and here I am shaking it out. The sides have nothing on them, just the feathers from the wings. The back says GameToys. GameToys 1/6 scale, GT003. I guess that is the make of this figure. And everything else is in Chinese, and it was made in China. This is not for people that are under 15 years old. I'm over here almost 29, so I think I'm good. So this is like a shoe box. It literally, we're not gonna shake it, we're gonna open it up nice. Open it up, you find an instructions little booklet and a protective case. We're gonna take that off. Hopefully it doesn't just fall out onto me. Y'all are seeing it first before I do. Oh my God, he is massive. Ah! Y'all, if you watch my videos, you don't know that you should know that I never freaking measure any of these things, and he is gigantic. Oh no, look at him. He's so massive. And everything is cloth. Oh my God, I'm gonna nut. Look. Oh, look at his face. Oh my God, I waited a year for this to come. I could cry. Like, he is worth every dollar, every patient moment I had. His face is absolutely stunning. You really don't know how big he is until you get him. He's gigantic. Like, he comes separate from his shoulder pads. You have to put those on him. Look how big his facial sculpt. I've never been in so much awe of a figure. Everything is just fabric. His little belt, like, it has chains. His boots, like, I feel like I could take his boots off. Like, holy heck, I am lost for words. I don't know what to say. Like, if I ever suggest a figure to you guys, like, this would be the line to buy from. I know I'm huge into play arts, but I think I'll just wait until, like, GameToys makes all the figures now. Like, there's no competition. Like, this is absolutely stunning of a figure. The hair. Let me show you with this other alternative face where his eyes are closed. Look at it. The hair is translucent at the bottom. Nice gradient. The sculpt of the face, like, the colors, the flesh tones, they are just, the arch of his nose, like, I'm so sorry. Like, this is y'all were waiting for me to review this. I don't know how other way I could review this. I'm generally just so in awe of this figure. Like, I want him to go everywhere with me. I want him to, like, go on car rides and tell me everything's gonna be okay. Like, this is the magnum opus figure now. I'm sorry, Block Sephiroth, but this is literally... So I put both his shoulder blades on. I'm sure there's a better way to stick them on. The directions aren't very clear. It kind of just shows pictures and clips on how to put his sword on and the wing in the back. But for the shoulder blades, they kind of are loose. I wish they were more stagnant. So if we're gonna have complaints, here we go. Here, I had to have his arms up for them not to move so much, but they independently move of each other, which is really awesome. There's no battle damage, which I wish there was. That's kind of unfortunate. I was looking at the rest of the box, and you just take this part off, and the rest come at the bottom, and well, look at the Masamune. It's shiny. It looks like an actual little metal sword. And here is the wing, absolutely gigantic. I'm still trying to decide how I want to pose him, as I have my other play arts, like he is without his sword, and the Advent Children one is with his sword. So I might do one with the wing. Don't have one with the wing. It's going to be a little bit difficult to pose because I have cats and I don't want them to destroy it, or I might have to have one less cat. I'm extremely tempted to pose him with this sword. Again, I'm really scared of anything breaking. Let me go with the wing. But let me show you what else comes with it. He comes with 6 other hands, grabbing, open, and closed fist to hold the sword. He comes with this stand right here. This is part of the stand bottom, and the peg that holds him in place on the stand. This, I don't have a figure that's this expensive besides my Block Sephiroth that was $250. He retailed for shipping included and then shipping again. It was probably over $300 I paid in total. I know it's not in everybody's budget, but I don't spend money like that on figures, so this was a really one-time purchase that I think it paid off. So the way you put the wing on is you have this opening right here, and in the box itself you put this on for the wing. Now it has a little hole for the wire. So you can see this is coming off. So we're gonna just take this off a second while we get him ready. We're gonna open his back a little further and pop this into his back to support the wing. The wing is made to look like it's actual faux fur. Very nice. It does feel like feathers, and it's really big. I mean, you just check the wingspan here. If we're going shoulder, this goes a little bit up to my forearm. It plugs in to here. And do this off camera. I don't want to. Y'all can't even like imagine. Look at it. I cannot. It looks so great. I wish this would stay on. Like, it's just with a strap. I don't know. It's a magnet right here. It's not sticking to the magnet. Let's try that again. Yeah, the magnet's being a little wonky. I wonder if it's this jacket just really blocking off that one magnet. The other one I had not an issue with, so it's definitely this side. I don't know if I'll do it with the wing. Like, it's absolutely stunning, but just a little bit of touching kind of already slightly moved this feather. I don't know if it looks kind of wonky to me, so I'd be really careful when you're putting it on, but it's also heavy. So I really don't know how I would do it without wire kind of suspending him from the sky, which might work. Again, I did it off camera because I didn't want to show you how nervous I am that I'm going to sweat my pants off. But it's another peg, just like a Play Arts. So we're going to put on this little sleeping face. His hair is very in the way, so you want to get it down his vest, our jacket first. And then we're just going to pop that bad boy on really carefully. Again, I'm going to do this off camera so I don't embarrass myself. I took his shoulder blades off. They're just not working with me right now when you're trying to change everything. This is how he looks with his sleeping face. I love it. Probably won't pose him with that because I kind of want to do what he did in the first part of Remake where he's like, reach out to me, Cloud. And like, I can't find the Cloud figure for the life of me that's affordable, so I'm just gonna have him for a while. But if I did get that, it'd be game over for y'all. As stands go, these are pretty basic, but it will do its job. Just wanted to show you there's nothing on it. It's just pretty standard plastic. Another complaint would be that they don't have wires in the jacket to do like dynamic kind of like flying up clothes. Like this will not hold if I did suspend him. It'd just be kind of awkward for his jacket to be like the air. Come on, like dynamics wise it looks kind of wonky, but you see how big it is? It's like hitting me in the back of the head. I wanted to get more in depth so you can see his boots. I think the coloring is actually pretty cool. Looks like he's been stepping on some dirt. That kind of brassy color coming into his jacket is designed just like it is in Remake. Nice stitching, but again, I wish there was like wire in it for posability's sake. The inside zipper like texture up into his belts, which are also again fabric. We talked about that belt earlier. You can see that they are dangly. I would be super careful of them. There's already one back here. The belts do move quite a bit. They're not like glued down by any means. They are movable. And he's wearing quite a few, as Nomura would design him. You can see his soldier belt back here, the vest into his translucent hair. We're talking about the shoulder pieces that don't really stay. You kind of have to have his arms posed out. There's no battle damage on it. I wish there kind of were, like the nicks on the Play Arts. But it's kind of like, if we're gonna come here and show you it, even on here there's a few nicks on the Play Arts one, but you just look at how well they stand. Wow. As you can see, the size difference is pretty remarkable, and just definition in the face sculpt. I mean, I was not a fan of this face sculpt anyway, but then you come up here and everything is just absolutely stunning. The eyes are very highly detailed and painted. Look at those cat slits. The base of the bangs are remarkably well done, and you can just see the difference in color here. They use like this really, I like to call it the Sharpie gray, and that's, I'm so glad they went with more natural. I mean, obviously this kind of gray is not natural, but it works well with the character. Nice pectorals, the nice sculpting in the pectorals leading into the sternocleidomastoid. I get it, I'm a massage therapist, so duh, I know these words. The lips are well colored. I just like the pinkish around the eyes, like he's still not getting much sleep. I obviously can't compare it to the Play Arts Advent Children. There's no competition with this figure. And like, again, you can see the translucent hair coming down. Let's turn him around. And Again, with the translucent at the bottom, his hair is very long and beautiful, and he uses a shampoo bottle a day to wash it. Bless his soul. I'm gonna get him with the sword on. Give me a second. I had to take a break just because this hand joint was giving me a lot of trouble. I cannot get this hand on for the life of me. It's just not working. I don't want to break him. It's just this joint right here is just, it's not accepting hands. I looked on Reddit and it looks like someone else was having the issue. No really great answers. So if you guys have the answer, please leave me a comment. I will just have to pose him without the sword right now, which is, it sucks, but it's, I mean, it's really nice. I would hate to break it, so I'm gonna put it away where it's nice and safe and finish posing him, and then we'll do a final thoughts. And this joint here is his left hand. It's such a crucial part of him to hold the sword, and it's just, it's very touch and go. I don't want to mess with it anymore. I don't want to break him. He's very expensive. So for now, this will be his pose. He's beckoning to Cloud to bring him the black materia. But overall, I'm just really happy with this GameToys purchase. This is my first purchase from them. I expect greater things in the future. With, you know, the couple of complaints I did have of the shoulder pieces not being very, they're just not connecting to the magnet at all. I don't know if this is just mine. I'll have to look up some other reviews to see if like other people are having this issue. But there's no, yeah, it's not, it's falling constantly. You can notice I took my contacts out because I was getting really frustrated with his hand joint. Again, that's a really big blow to this figure. I don't know if it's just mine or if it's just a lot of people's. Again, I'll have to look up more reviews. As I did not look up reviews, I wanted to go straight into this and find where my problems were, or the first impressions of how I thought this figure was, which it's an outstanding figure overall. I cannot complain. Like, he is just massive, big, well sculpted. Fabric is amazing. It just feels so nice. The metal alloy sword and the wing itself is just fantastic. Obviously I had those two complaints of the shoulder not finding its, you know, magnet. It's just very floppy. It's gonna be hard to pose him overall, but I highly suggest this figure if you have the money to spend on it. Thank you guys so much for watching my crazy antics of trying to figure out this figure. I really appreciate all the comments I get, and thank you guys for really liking those two new videos I posted. The one of the bust of Sephiroth and the Jack Garland figure that's coming out in November. I really appreciate the interaction. It's just fun little videos I can post where I'm in between figures, or hey, I like this figure, let me show you guys about it. Let me know if you want to see more of those, because I'm sure they're going to be dropping more play arts in the future. And you know me, and I might pre-order them. Right now I don't have many pre-orders besides the Zagreus Nindroid and the Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth Nindroid. I know some of the Nindroid reviews don't do well here, and honestly I don't collect them much, so I probably wouldn't view them much either. So if you want to see those reviews once they come out, I will definitely post them. Just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want to see next. I do a lot of cosplay, and I have too many games coming up in April and June. I could do a convention video. You just let me know what type of stuff you want to see. Otherwise, I'll be sprinkling some videos here and there. I don't have a lot of plans right now for videos because I have all the figures I want so far, and there's nothing really coming out that's exciting my eyes besides some third-party Chinese figures that kind of like, oh, I might pre-order that for my husband or something like that. But otherwise, I will do a Sephiroth 2.0 collection video now that I have the big piece I've been waiting for in the plushie, the new little sitting plushie. Other than that, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe, share with a fellow collector. Until next time, y'all, my name is Sandra Faust, and I am out. See you next time.